we're going to do a quick card pull for any twin flames, but also for the collective to see what's going on with the divine feminine, what's going on with the divine masculine, and so much is going on right now. We're also getting ready for Imbolc, which is February 1st. So sometimes we go into kind of, we'll say, energetic areas of the year, right? Things are getting energetic, but in general on Earth, and as that is happening, things are kind of being pushed to the surface. Also, more and more people are waking up, and as they are, they're kind of tapping in, remembering more. So we see more and more twin flames that are coming into each other's awareness or coming into union during this time as a way to come together to heal the planet for a part of a greater plan as well too. So we're just going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards, see what is going on. We'll start with the divine feminine. What's going on for the feminine? If you are the masculine, you can go ahead and take this as a couple of messages of what's going on with your feminine, or even messages from your feminine right now. So we're just going to go ahead and look and kind of tap in and see what is going on too. So lots of healing coming up. People are at different levels of awareness, and until you are consciously working on healing yourself, a lot of times you're not where you need to be. So right now we have a huge theme coming up around energy healing and our energy, and people are at different levels with this. Some of you guys are like, yeah, like me, I had to clear my energy every day. And some people are like, energy aura, what's that, right? People are on different levels with this. The more that you are taking care of yourself and your energy is going to be so important to your ascension, but also to some of the healing and activation work that you are doing. Big messages coming up for star seeds right now on the planet because of the awakening and some of the healing that you might be going through that is coming up with this. So we basically have to kind of go into and change our energy field, and we're kind of recalibrating, healing different things. We have a lot of trauma surfacing, and sometimes it's not as you guys might think. It could be surfacing in areas of finances, relationships, things that have come up for you, challenges, and sometimes these go a little bit deeper. Yes, they're connected with the family stuff, but sometimes they're also past life connected, like everything that you've been through in your life. It's such a deep reflection as well too of some things that you have experienced in the past. So sometimes when we're going through negative karma or negative experience, it really is a past life kind of ricochet or things playing out. And so this is why we're waking up so much in this life as well too. Feminine waking up from the matrix. This could be like waking up to seeing the world differently, trusting your own intuition and how things are going. So we need to understand that we all have different gifts and experiences. No two people are seeing things the same anyways. And kind of the feminine waking up to her own inner power and connecting with her own gifts, and for, I don't want to say like for the first time, but for the first time in a while, trusting her own inner guidance. So sometimes in the past it could have been like karmic challenges and stuff coming up that I'm kind of tapping into right now for the feminine. But for the feminine, really stepping into her power and trusting her own internal guidance and figuring out how important that is, because the feminine is very much at a crossroads with things right now. This could be a crossroads in your love life. This could be a crossroads in your career or going on with your family or even your spiritual situation. So very much kind of at this place where things could go any way. And I say that. That's why it's important that you're doing the deeper work as well too. Because I say a lot of times you guys are kind of in the same situations or you haven't. And when you go ahead and if you are in a twin flame connection, you start to really do that work, you know, you get where you need to be as well too. So sometimes we are trying to keep our twin flame union like Muggle or Matrix, and it's not meant to be that way. We're meant to kind of do that healing work, come together into union so that we can anchor in and embody and download new higher ascension codes as well too. So I've been talking to so many people, because you know I do readings about their situations, and sometimes if you are feeling stuck, not sure, you know, with things, you want to shift your situation, because it's more than readings. I am a healer, right? I'm doing deep energy work as well too. So sometimes if you need to shift your situation, you just want to tap in more, you just want to ask questions or know more about these kind of things, I always say just go to my website. I have a whole section on readings. I have a whole section on twin flame healing. Oftentimes it is the healing that you guys need as well too around these different situations. So we have a lot coming up this Aquarius season for our friendships and also our relationships, how we're connecting with other people. This is also a powerful time for any twin flames, because if you're not doing the work to shift these situations, they can literally, it could be like unbearable or not feeling good and things like that. So that's why how you're being guided through some of this process too. So for the feminine, waking up, shifting more deeply into this ascension process. Sacred space right now is all about cleansing and clearing. And you know, this is a fire festival. It's also a fairy festival as well too, as we're moving towards Imbolc. A great time to be spring cleaning your house and purifying. And it was a time to be doing that as well too. So whether you're needing to declutter, organize, get rid of things, we also have a focus on spring right now. So technically February 1st is meant to be spring. I know it sounds silly, but we are halfway to that kind of mark as well too on the wheel of the year. But also this can represent looking forward to the spring, whether you are planning things out for your garden, getting excited for the year ahead as the light is returning and, you know, bringing more opportunity and offers too. So the feminine, suddenly, whether you're getting that spark back, you're getting excited, getting motivated to do something. Oftentimes you guys are being guided to do the hugest work here as well too. This is why you may need help go through this process, right? Because we're being guided to mission and do something different here on earth as well too. That's going to play out with the awakening. So sometimes we're kind of like in one role in 3D and we're kind of going through this metamorphosis and shifting roles as well too. So for the feminine, going through this awakening, but also a cleansing and clearing. You're being guided to cleanse your energy, to keep it clear, to cut old cords and karmic connections, clear attachments, do this deeper work that may be coming up for you in areas you might need healing too. So for the feminine, awakening, seeing things differently, and third eye activation coming through for some of what you should be kind of focusing on. So focusing on your healing and manifestations in this space. And let's pull some cards to see what is going on with the masculine. If you are feminine, just take this as a message from your masculine or what they're doing, what's going on, right? All right, so with the masculine, focused on the outcome, and if it feels like that, like, okay, so with these connections, sometimes we make like an instant connection, but it's much different, like a karmic one. Sometimes it can really uplift, inspire, and motivate you as well, too. And this is like whether you are remembering on a past life level or being shown outcomes in your future, or where spirit is, we'll say, trying to guide you or trying to lead you right now, staying focused on the big picture of your plan. So it's not like a daily thing. It's more like your manifestations, and it might feel like they're over here, but they're actually going to come through very fast, connected with that spring card as well too. So for the masculine, staying focused also on fifth dimensional outcomes as well too, whether this is how you're seeing yourself, your feminine, your future, your timelines, things that are going to happen. Staying in that fifth dimensional mindset will help to keep you in a fifth dimensional reality as well too. So we're clearing anything of the lower. We're like the lower, right? Yes, you're not going back there, right? Okay, so we're making this ascension path, and as we are anchoring more fully into the fifth dimension, things are going to play out in a more divine way as well too. And so, you know, this naturally kind of builds a momentum in your life as well too. Masculine anchoring more fully into the fifth dimension, that might be now or like in the near future as well too, with some of the frequency changes that they're going through, clearing major ego layers, like literally. And this is things kind of coming up. And it could be, I always say, the blocks, like whenever you're getting ready to do something huge or amazing, are there reasons that you've been telling yourself you can't do things, or things that have come up that have been blocking your own success or your own path in the past. Sometimes it is our belief system. And when I think of ego, I just think of a collection of beliefs, right? And so sometimes when these energies are coming into the planet, we've been very in this ego persona or programs, and the energies are coming into the planet and opening us up on a spiritual level. And so we're connecting more on that higher spiritual level as well too. And as we are, it's changing us. So we have the masculine with these lessons. And I always think of like teacher when I think of this card as well too. So acquiring lessons, but also acquired a lot of trauma. So I was posting about indigo blue-ray starseeds this morning and how they take on more trauma, but then it's more healing to clear. But then a lot of you guys are becoming experienced in that. You know how to do it now after having taken on a lot, right? So maybe you've like learned a lot out of it. You're learning techniques to heal yourself. You're learning how to help other people through it from some of the things that you've gone through. So indicating like heavy karmic baggage However, this is a teacher card from it. So someone that's kind of been learning the lessons of earth, as I say, right? Learning the lessons of earth. And also a travel card too. Marriage coming up for the masculine. Not sure what's kind of going on there as well too. So legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and social contracts. I do believe very deeply that certain things are planned out from a past life level, and this could indicate, like, if you guys have children or marriages, these are things that were literally planned out very carefully between souls as well too. Now, these are different things coming up. So a lot of times I always say we're reassessing contracts. This could be situations that we're in, or past situations, or where we want to be as well too, because we're getting like more advanced spiritually, so we're able to do that. This can indicate marriage. Now, these are potentials. I say potentials because you have the power to shift any of this, and you will through your behavior and your actions and different things that will play out. But before you came to earth, you would have planned out very deeply. So sometimes if some of you guys have gone through other partnerships, marriage contracts, it can seem like, well, I don't know. But this is a marriage contract as well coming up too, and that can play out in different ways as well too. So something that was planned out kind of coming up. Big heart chakra work, forgiveness, love, how we open up to divine union, because when we're closing ourselves off from love, we're closing ourselves off from the light, and it's so heart chakra based, a lot of this too. So this is indicating also the masculine processing everything they've been through, whether in your free time, I say flashbacks, that's my favorite word. You're having memory flashbacks. Whether you're having memory flashbacks, you can't help going into the past at times. Things are coming up from it. Deeper lessons, and things like that. Things that you've learned coming up from it. Just processing this whole earth process that the masculine has gone through in this life too, but releasing it and kind of probably doing that easily. So this indicates releasing past energies, letting them go through love and forgiveness, and a huge karmic clearing that is happening for the masculine, then kind of coming up as these energies are clearing, and also leading to a heart chakra, I don't want to say awakening activation as well too. Big goals. Getting to work. Yes. Oh my God. And this is what's kind of happening out of this, the masculine getting inspired with their career, business, success, claiming your place in the world. So important too for the masculine too, to really shift more fully and anchor into those divine masculine energies as well too. So paying attention to your dreams, goals, inspiration, let them guide you right now and kind of lead you forward. So we see the masculine focused on those kind of things as well too in their free time right now, and the feminine, so the masculine meant to be kind of focusing on work and things like that, the feminine meant to be shifting the focus towards healing and ascension right now. That's about it. Sending you guys so much love and good energies. If you guys want a reading, I do specific relationship twin flame readings on my site, but I do all sorts of readings anyways. But I also do healing sessions. I am a galactic healer. Make sure that you are checking out my website, and I had just put up like a bunch of new stuff on it this morning that I'll be doing. I'm always doing special gateway activations, so check my site out and check out my book, Messages from Spirit. You can go ahead and search it on any local of your Amazons, and it is on there. Something so excited about, like I'm already like working on what I'm gonna do next, so something I'm passionate about as well too. Trying to write, right? I think I do a little better trying to, like, you know, write things out. So this is a book about spiritual awakening, and it will help you a ton. It's also leading into a twin flame journey as well too, which is a topic I kind of want to go into next as well too. So check out my real life book, Messages from Spirit, and make sure you're checking out my website. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy your day.